Boom, 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 boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the live stream where America is smoked out right now. Today is June 8th. June 8th. In the year 2023, there is a giant smoke cloud engulfing America. A giant smoke cloud engulfing America. Aliens in Las Vegas? Are there aliens in Las Vegas? I don't know. California, people are done. Done with California, leaving the great state of California in droves. And the FBI, the great late FBI, has caved on their position on Joe Biden bribery scheme. We will see it all. We'll see it all. And. Can a 300-pound man run 8 marathons? I thought fat was bad. You can't be fat and be healthy, can you? Well, I guess you can. Marcus Conte reporting. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, everybody. How you doing, man? How are you? Ooh-wee. How you dealing with the smoke? Wow! Fucking smoke everywhere, right? It's dark and you got a big orange sun above your head. I don't know where you are in the world, but right here in northeast Pennsylvania, it feels like Mars. It feels like the red planet right now, right? Everything's red and smoke. And is it bad for you? Is this smoke that's engulfing America really hazardous to your health? Is it really unhealthy to breathe in a little burning wood from Canada? Is it really, or is it refreshing? Does it open up your sinuses? And maybe I don't know. I'll tell you what I did yesterday. I was right in the epicenter of the smoke, like the middle of it, right here in the northeast of Pennsylvania, USA. And the Canadian smoke it's working its way down and out, I guess, to the ocean. But I was right in the middle of it. And I went to my running spot and did a revolution around the lake, and it was clouds. There's no clouds. It was just the eerie smoke. And I did notice some of the birds a lot of birds were walking. And I don't say that like hallucinogenically, but sometimes you see birds. You rarely see birds low. You know what I mean? They're not usually jumping around on the ground, walking low. So they seem to have detected the smoke, and they were staying low to the ground below it, not flying through it. Not a lot of flying birds yesterday, as I guess they can sense that you don't want to work too hard when the air is thick. But so I took it easy. But is the air actually bad? Is the burning wood smoke in the air, the smell of burning wood, bad? As bad as, I don't know, for example, a building, 2 buildings that get knocked down in Lower Manhattan, where everything that's burning is or chemical burning. Or is it just the equivalent of a natural disaster, like being by a volcano and you smell the smoke? Is it necessarily bad? I don't think so. I think it's actually, it could be quite good, right? What's in that smoke? What's in that smoke? I felt a little funny. I felt a little heavy in the head, I guess. And maybe that's the cause of why people are seeing aliens in Las Vegas, right? It's a fucking heavy, thick Canadian smoke coming down to you. So look at the air quality in America. California seems to be having its own little problems of people not wanting to be in California anymore because of the crime and the policies and the California, nonetheless, is still beautiful, even though the population has quadrupled over the last 20, 30 years. All right. Back in the 70s, there was one person. Now there's 12. For every one, there's 12. And what else? The FBI, we've been following the story. The FBI apparently buried a story about Joe Biden taking bribes as vice president to the tune of $5 million. The FBI admits that they have the document and the informant, and they never showed it to the American people. That does rise to the bar. That does rise to the level of election interference. When a government agency holds back information about a certain candidate running for president that the American people would love to see, why did you hold back the information when you knew it? Well, I think the reason for that is that the reason the FBI holds back the bribery schemes in Congress and in the executive branch is that they all do it. What Joe Biden is doing is not much different than what the Clintons did, what Hillary Clinton did, what Nancy Pelosi does, and probably Mitch McConnell, whatever these top government, elected officials do, is pretty much homogenized. They all do the same thing. So the idea that Joe Biden and his son took $5 million and delivered a favor is not unusual in American politics. That's what they do. It's quid pro quo. It's selling favors for money. And but money is speech now, and we've turned our back on what bribery actually is. What is fucking bribery? Bribery is when you give somebody money, and you use your position of power, your elected official power, abuse it, and deliver a favor to somebody. That's called bribery. At least it used to be. And that seems to be what Joe Biden has been caught doing, and the FBI has covered it for more than 6 years. So the FBI has now agreed because the Republican Oversight Committee threatened to hold the director of the FBI in contempt of court, contempt of Congress. And so we're going to see what's in those documents. We're going to see what's in the document about the informant that knows everything about Joe Biden taking $5 million. And of course, I want to talk about this guy, 300 pounds. I think I just mentioned it, but is this real? Can a guy? Of course, it's real, but 300 pounds is a lot of weight to carry around running. Now, I'm a runner, and 300 pounds, I'm half that, almost half that. A little more than, I'm just over the halfway, like 168, 165. And this guy's running like 15 minutes a mile. Is it bad? My question is the power of physical exercise, like running, for example, can it overcome fatness? Right? That's what I want to explore. So we'll take a look at that. And also the markets were down significantly yesterday. The NASDAQ was down like 3% or 2% yesterday for reasons that don't really make sense. But it's just a correction. I think we still travel higher in the overall markets. Let's look at the NASDAQ, for example. It does look like this is the trajectory of the NASDAQ. You could see how it's bouncing off the 200-day moving average. It just dipped below it. That's very bullish. You see how it did it over here, and then it bounces right back up. So I think the move down is actually would be an entry point. I think we go much higher from here. The economic news is not bad anymore. Recession fears are less. The fear that the Federal Reserve is going to keep jacking up the basis point, the interest rate, is getting less. The idea that the United States is completely dependent on stimulus seems to be waning as well, and other things too. Oh, debt ceiling. The debt ceiling idea is gone. I told you it would be. Nobody cares about the debt ceiling anymore. And the United States is printing away. So Mad Cow Mark says I was 406 pounds. Wow, that's quite a story, man. How much do you weigh now, Mad Cow Mark? If you were 406, what do you weigh now? I'm curious. Are you still a big fat guy? So this is yeah, we're live. What happened? I just went blank. Oh, there I am. There I am. So my name is Marcus Conte. I have a website. Every morning at 9 a.m. we're live somewhere. Right now it's YouTube. 9 a.m. Eastern Time, United States. Right here on YouTube every morning. You don't need notification. We're all here all the time. Jason Walsh is here. Paul Q, TJ, Vinny DiMartini, Sedent, William Hall, TJ, Mad Cow Mark, Sean Kane, Jim Gerard. What's up, everybody? Good morning, everybody. Give yourselves a hand for being here. And we'll break to the markets at 9:30 when they open, when the money comes into the room. A lot of the futures, the early morning and late night trade is really it's very thin volume, right? Stocks can travel in various directions through the futures movement, but once it opens at 9:30 a.m., that's a different story. That's when the money piles in, and the money decides what shit is worth, right? So we'll look at that at 9:30 and thereafter. And so let's start here right away. We have another alien spotting. Alien spotting. Attention, everybody. There is an alien who has been spotted, 6, 8 foot and 10 foot beings and flashes in the sky in Las Vegas, where marijuana is legal. THC is rampant. But there's no smoke there. I don't see any smoke other than the smoke that's coming out of the dispensaries. But people are seeing 8 and 10 foot monsters in Las Vegas. Now let's take a look at what it is. Right? Now, I am definitely open and always have been open to the notion that maybe there are some foreign alien, beings that are, far more advanced in terms of life than we are. They're already well advanced into their intergalactic travel, like humans probably will be someday. But here's the problem. Why are they always so ambiguous? Why don't they just come out and take a look? Right? Why don't they just come out and address the fascinating humans that are crawling all over the place? Look at these. Look at those. The fucking planet is infested with these humans. All right, let's take a look. Let's meet the humans. They're no threat to us. If they try to capture us, we'll just set them on fire, right, or something, right? It doesn't. It always seems circumstantial when you see these alien spottings. And, regretfully, this seems to be one of them. Let's take a look at the News 8 report out of Las Vegas last night.
Here at 6 o'clock, I'm Denise Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. A family says something crashed into their backyard, prompting them to call 911, saying they saw creatures walking around.
Our 8 News Now investigators digging into this for weeks now. And tonight, our David Sharns with the video you will only see on 8 News Now. David?
All right. Denise, sources telling Bay News Now investigators that several agencies believe something landed or crashed. Whether it was non-humans or not, it certainly scared the people living on this property. Now, before we show you that video, listen to their call for help.
Okay, so far it's all propaganda. Something crashed and people saw something crash. That has nothing to do with aliens so far. That's just the mind is going to alien. But let's listen.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually we terrified us.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot.
8
9
feet.
feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes. Like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
So this guy, whoever's reporting this to the police, has an eye on 8 to 10 foot people that are not human. Okay. There's no evidence. It's just one crazy guy saying it on the phone, or one human. One human has reported something crazy, something unusual.
Well, the 8 News Now investigators obtaining video as officers then responded to the call you just heard.
Okay, so let's see if there's 2 things connected. Now, we've heard the testimony of some person in Las Vegas saying they saw 8 to 10 foot people. And now let's link it to a flash in the sky.
You'll see the officers also saw something in the sky that night, but the big question is, what was it, and is it all connected?
Leave her alone.
It's almost midnight on May 1st.
Okay, and there's a flash in the background. You see the flash?
When a Las Vegas Metro police officer's body cam catches this, something flashing low in the sky.
So something flashing low in the sky. Something flashes low in the sky, and then a crazy guy calls on the phone and says there's 8 and 10 foot monsters walking around in the yard. But nobody ever sees them. There's no footprints. There's no evidence. There's nothing left behind to say that, look, if something 10 feet was walking on Earth, 10 feet's pretty big. And 10 feet is going to leave a hell of a print on the ground, whether it's a foot or whatever the fuck, they're walking on, if they're even walking or rolling or crawling. You'll see some evidence on the ground of something 10 feet moving around, right? You would definitely see that. There's no report of any of that.
One emergency.
Minutes later,
There's like an 8 foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
someone calls 911 reporting 2 large figures in their backyard.
I'm so nervous right now.
The 8 News Now investigators obtaining another officer's video as he's sent to the Northwest Valley home.
I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
By now, it's more than an hour.
So you see a shooting star, and then somebody calls about aliens in their backyard, and it's all connected so far, right? Is that what we're supposed to connect here?
After that bright light, officers meeting up with the caller and his family.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Where?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? Or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property. It's clear they're taking.
And the police shut off the cam when everybody's about to see what went on. What a joke.
This
What a
call
joke.
seriously.
Keep the fucking camera rolling. We want to see what's in the backyard.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they saw.
I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further.
That investigation turning up no concrete answers as of Wednesday. Whatever or whoever fell into that yard, long gone within minutes.
Oh, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
So yeah, this is.
Ding, ding, ding. Who I say in the chat, let's do. Is it BS or real? Real. Give me your answers. Is this story about UFOs in Las Vegas BS or real? Put your comments in the chat. I'm gonna say it's total BS. That is a BS story right there, man. From my perspective. So let's while you guys are voting, I guess. This is the air quality in America, and if you notice, it's very, very concentrated over here in actually in the lower part of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, hazardous, fucking deep in smoke right now. Up here in the Northeast where I live, it's kind of poor, if you can call it that, or actually even very unhealthy in some parts. And look, that's a big smoke cloud. Look at that shit. Coming down from Canada, they say. Quebec. All right, Quebec smoke, right? Where's Quebec anyway? I don't even know where the fuck it is. That's Vancouver on that side. Where's Quebec? Quebec is on the east side, right? Quebec. Anyway, but you could see how much smoke. There's a lot of smoke up here. Look up in Canada, man. This is a disaster up here. This shit is on. Canada's on fire. Canada is on fire, and we're ingesting their smoke down here. So the concentrations of smoke are still very real at this hour. It's going to take a while for this shit to blow over, man. It doesn't just blow over overnight. And when it blows over, you get more of it. So I wouldn't want to overexpose to this. So what is it? What makes the air so unhealthy? What's in the air? So air quality in New York City, worse since 1980s. The report is from New York City, where the air quality right now appears to be unhealthy, as opposed to you go a little west into Pennsylvania, west of Allentown, a little east of Harrisburg. It looks like Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is the epicot right now of the smoke. Atlantic City smoked out with very unhealthy, but it looks like the center part of Pennsylvania is getting the brunt of it right now. And I can tell you, it's still very hazy out. There's some clouds, there's some real clouds. It's not like yesterday. It seems to be, where I am at least, much clearer where I am. I was in the epicenter yesterday. It seems like it's moving, I would say it's moving south. I would say the epicenter of the smoke, the worst part of it, is moving south. But is this really healthy, unhealthy? Thick wildfire smoke. What the fuck is wildfire smoke? It's wood. What's so bad about breathing in a little wood? You go to a campfire and you breathe in a little wood. Have we lost our humanity? Is the fucking smell of burning wood really, really bad? It's not like poison. It's not like some chemical that humans made, like a fucking nuclear bomb blowing up or something. It's wood burning and smoke. It's fire, it's smoke, it's wood. It's not necessarily toxic unless you hang your head over the fire. But you're talking about a rather diffused cloud of organic, stuff in the air, right? The trees don't mind. The plants are not bothering. And look, the other thing is, you could stay inside and you could hide your head in the sand, but the cloud is inescapable, right? The whatever's in it is inescapable. It's a smoke cloud, and it will affect everything. It will touch down on Earth. If it rains, that those particles will end up in the water supply. So there's really no escaping it. You might as well go outside and embrace it, like I did. And now I'm hallucinating because I'm so full of smoke. It's unbelievable. I have smoke pouring, and also expose yourself. When you see the sun is out and it's orange, take off your shirt and get a little of the rays, right? The sun is doing some fancy things right now, and you might as well enjoy it. So, yes, there is this incredible smoke cloud coming down from Canada, but lighten up already. Relax. It's not going to kill you. Unless you got you're a five pack a day smoker and you already have bad lungs and emphysema. I was able to run at a kind of a slow pace. I didn't want to push too fast because you could taste the wood. But I ran, and I wasn't out of breath. I didn't feel like I just came out of a burning building or anything. So yeah, there's a lot of smoke, and it's. I say it's quite beautiful. This is what happened. This is what the epicenter looked like when it passed through New York City. The thick of the smoke, and that's what it looked like when in my part of the woods yesterday. It doesn't look like that anymore. It looks a little lighter out. It doesn't look quite as orange. That's the 9/11 smoke. Now that's some smoke you don't want to breathe in right there. You see, when a couple of man-made buildings collapse, there's all kinds of garbage in there, and then you'll be breathing in the garbage. But when wood burns, relax, enjoy, breathe. It's not going to kill you. You can put a mask on if the taste is fucking with you. Put your mask on. Sedent says Marcus is high on Canadian white pine. Yeah, I hope so. Is it white pine? Is that what's burning up there? Because I couldn't really figure out what was burning. But if it's a wildfire, I assume that it's wood and trees and leaves and garbage, and not even garbage. But I could tell you as well, in northeast Pennsylvania, it doesn't smell like incineration or anything. It doesn't smell like burning garbage. It smells like, burning wood. It smells like a faint, like a little bit of a humid, heavy burning wood. And it needs to rain. That's what it needs to do. A good strong rain, and this shit will fall to the ground and it'll be over with. Or it'll just blow out to the ocean and diffuse. It's never lost. It'll always be in the atmosphere. When you create plumes of smoke, when plumes of smoke are created in this sense, somewhere will diffuse back into the environment, and at some point you'll be eating it in your fucking cereal. So I disagree that it's the worst air quality. What does that mean? What does that mean? What's in the air? Burning wood? Not a problem. Not a problem. It's like going to a campfire. So let's talk about this guy. Superman, Dean Cain, flees California. Terribly progressive policies. I just wanted to point it out that people are fleeing the golden state of California. California's progressive agenda has proven to be kryptonite for this former Superman. Dean Cain is the latest celebrity to flee the Golden State over terrible policies that have led to surges in crime, taxes, and homelessness. He says, "I love California. It's the most beautiful state. Everything's wonderful except for its policies." Right? Policies. It's population, my friend. I didn't see the movie, but, look, what do we do with homelessness? Should we make homelessness illegal? Should we crack down on people who have no home? Think about it. Or just make it like, all right, listen, if it's public, if it's on the sidewalk, if it's in a park, you don't have a voice. You buy your little piece of land and shut the fuck up. Go live on your little piece of land, and there'll be no homeless people on your land if you say so. But Janal says any kind of toxic exposure does not exactly lengthens one's life. There's not much that can be done after then. Agree. Toxic. You're talking about toxic exposure. I don't think that's what we're talking about here. I don't think a campfire blowing down, a big campfire blowing down from Canada qualifies as toxic exposure. That's all. But you might catch something if you hang out and hang out in this pocket of homeless. Look at this. More than 500,000 Californians have left since the COVID-19 pandemic. Homelessness. Should we make parks campable? Should we change our tune on how we address homelessness? Yeah, I think so. I don't think that homeless people should be allowed to live on your doorstep, but certainly in a public park or public spaces or forest, I guess, or certain parts of a city. I think we could do more to be accommodating to people who are temporarily out of a fucking house. So California it's got its own problems there. People leaving in droves. And I don't know, they want to blame the policies. I don't know about that. I blame population. I blame sheer numbers. You know, when every liberal in America flees to the West Coast for 30 years, eventually you're going to have chaotic policy and too many fucking people. Too many people with too many stupid liberal ideas. And that's what you get. That's California right now. Go to Texas, man. Go to Texas. Come here to Pennsylvania, where all the we're 20 years behind over here. I think. FBI caves. FBI has caved. Agrees to allow whole oversight committee to view Joe Biden's bribery scheme allegation. How about that? 2 days ago, Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, was being subpoenaed, and he was being held in contempt of Congress for not providing the big document that the House Oversight Committee wanted, that allegedly shows a real person, an informant, a very, very reliable informant that says Joe Biden bribed somebody for $5 million. He took the money and then delivered a favor. Right? It's bribery. Right? So there is a document that the FBI made and has, allegedly, and the House Oversight Committee is going to be allowed to see that document freely and openly. And we'll see what's in it. I would guarantee that there will be a leak. Hold on a second. I got to look at the market. Ding, we're open. Market is up. Nice. So we're going a little higher. I'll talk about that in a second. It's 9:36 New York time. The first hit on the Nasdaq is up. Everything is green after a red day yesterday. Nasdaq is up 0.24, about a quarter of a percentage point. Dow Jones Industrial Average up 16. S&P 500 up 2. So it looks like we're back in the green for today, and we'll see how that goes. So again, Christopher Wray had a change of heart, the director of the FBI, when he was held in contempt of Congress for not giving him the piece of paper. He said, "Okay, I'll give you the piece of paper." So congratulations to the Republicans, the new Republicans, the Jim Jordans and the rest of them, who are going after and holding the FBI accountable. Does this hurt Joe Biden? I think it does. I really do think it does. I think that now that the FBI is showing its cards, not holding its cards so close to its chest, by saying, yes, we do have this informant, and it does look like the informant is painting a picture of a $5 million bribery. Yes, we did have it as far back as 2017. We never acted on it. That does qualify sort of as election interference, especially when the guy being accused is running for president, Joe Biden. So the FBI looks like they're coming clean. We'll see what's in the document. Oversight Committee ranking member James Raskin, a Democrat, and Comer, the head of the committee, is going to get this document, and you can guarantee there'll be a leak. Someone's going to talk about it. So Joe Biden, you're going down, man. Joe Biden's going down for bribery. Does anybody believe that Joe Biden is going to be criminally prosecuted for bribery? Do you really, really believe that is even possible in America anymore at the highest levels of government? No, it ain't going to happen. Joe Biden is wildly popular. Before Joe Biden takes the hit, you could see how the FBI is already taking the hit for him. The FBI is revealing the information, saying, yeah, we had this information and it didn't look credible, so we held back on it, and it still doesn't look credible after all these years. And so the FBI will take the hit for it. All right? FBI's not stupid. They're saying, okay, let's play ball with them for a while. We're law enforcement. Nobody here is going to there's no consequence to anything we do. We're the FBI. We're the top federal fucking agency, just like the CIA. His Jamie Raskin with his headband on. Oh man, he's a hippie in Congress. Is the ranking member of the House committee and will review the documents along with Comer. He looks like one of these guys. Look, it's Motley Crue. It's Motley Crue and Jamie Raskin are the same today. So we'll follow this story. Is Joe Biden going to get thrown in the can for taking a bribe back in 2017? Hell fucking no. Is he going to get impeached? No. Is he going to get is it going to be a political football while he tries to run for president? I think so. This could be a signal. This could be the end of Joe Biden. Not the president per se getting prosecuted, but it could be the getting rid of Joe Biden, replacing him with somebody else move by the Democrats. For the FBI to allow this kind of document to hit the mainstream, it's not good. Right? Half the country is going to love it, and maybe the other half, you might pick off a couple of people that said, "Oh shit, Joe Biden takes bribes. Oh shit." I'll keep watching. Oh shit, who's this? Oh my God, baby Elon Musk. That's baby Elon Musk. Look at that, man. It looks like Elon, and that's him as a child. See, here's the problem with AI. Right? I said this a while ago. I still believe it. Right? In the future, man will look back on this time like we look back on other times, like we look back on the 17th or 18th or 19th century and we say, oh, look how primitive those people were. Right? And we think we know everything about them. Right? Look at this image. This is real. This is a real image, not a photograph, not anything. It's made. It's art. Right? It's like a painting. AI can do this. Can make a baby picture of what Elon Musk would have looked like if he was a mature baby. Right? And the point is that in 100 or 200 years, if you see a real baby picture of Elon Musk and you see this picture of Elon Musk, which one is real? You know, where's the label got mixed up? Which one is the real one and which one is the fake one? You won't know. See, right now we know because Elon Musk is still alive. But in 200 years, when he's dead and buried, and humans look back on this time and see this image, they'll say, look at Elon Musk as a baby. If they even remember who he is. I think Elon Musk will be remembered because he's such a iconic figure at this time in history. The money, the fame, the enterprise, Tesla. Right? But so this is AI generated, and baby Elon Musk takes over internet after AI generated photo sparks anti-aging cream jokes. So Elon Musk even said, breaking Elon, where's Elon Musk says, guys, I think I maybe took too much. So Elon Musk is saying, I'm tripping out. I'm freaking out. That's obviously not Elon Musk. That's an AI generated photograph, but it is scary, and it is very portrait like. Let's see. I don't know. How come there's no comparison? Elon Musk as a child. Do we have a baby picture of Elon Musk? Elon Musk baby pictures. See if we can find a Elon Musk baby picture. We have Elon Musk's baby. No, we want a picture of Elon Musk as a baby. Elon Musk as a baby picture. That's definitely not it. That is definitely not it. Is this Elon Musk? Photograph, Elon Musk. This is, okay, so this is the real shot. This is what the real one looks like. So real Elon, and where's Musk now? Where is he here? There he is. So yeah, we'll do it side by side, right? It's fucking one of these is Elon Musk. And that's, that's the fake Elon. And one of these is the Elon Musk of the future, the Elon Musk of reality. Maybe it's this one. It looks like this guy right here on this side. So I say to you, in the future, we may not, if future humans find this photo, and they find that photo, this photo or that photo, who are they going to say is Elon Musk? Right? If the labels get mixed up, oh, this is not fucking Elon Musk. It doesn't even look like him. Oh, wait a second. I found it. Here he is. Here's the right. History is fucked because of AI. Because AI is changing the very foundation of what we think of as real and verifiable. Videos are manipulated. We used to say, oh, a photograph. We got photographic evidence. Not anymore. Here's your photographic evidence. And it's fucking fake. That is a fake fucking photograph. So anyway, man, interesting, right? Interesting stuff. So poor Elon Musk. What else we got today? Oh yeah, we got the main story. So I want to look one more time at the market before we talk about that. And bing, yeah, no, we're moving up nicely. I like it. The Dow Jones Industrial Average just went red. All right, we're hovering. I think we're hovering around normal, around par right now. Excuse me, not normal. There is no normal on Wall Street. So markets leveled off. S&P 500 balancing out at 2, down 2. Dow is down 22. Nasdaq up 13. I would speculate that at 10:30 we'll see a. I would say that at 10:30 we should see a spike up. GameStop stock tanks after the CEO is fired. Let's look at GameStop for a second. This is an interesting play. What do you mean tank? Did we tank? Yeah, all right, 4%. That's 18%. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Where's the crowd that buys GameStop, right? I even forgot what they call themselves. They got a name. So the CEO got fired at GameStop, and you can see how it crashed. Literally crashed the stock. Not so bad. I mean, it was 26. Now it's 20. That's a significant drop, but this stock has been all the way up in the 80s, and it's been as low as $1. So I don't know. I don't make anything out of that. But I'm not. Again, I don't trade the ideas. I think these wild speculations. Stick with the indexes. So what do we got here? Let's look at the Dow Jones. I want to look at the big board. Excuse me. I just had a brain freeze. Apple is up 35 cents. Amazon is up $2.30. Google down 60 cents. Meta down $1.92. Microsoft up 75. Rivian flat at 13.81. 82. There it was. 83. It just went green. Tesla up $2 a share to 226. Nvidia, the infamous stock that Paul Pelosi bought calls for and made a truckload of money on. Up 5 today again. Let's see. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, even right now. Neither up nor down. The holy vaccine stocks all down. Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and Moderna, the stocks that bring you the fascinating, amazing injection that will keep you safe and sound and immune to even, you know what, they should come up with an air pollution shot. Vaccinate yourself against Canadian wildfire. It's the Canadian, they're already working on it. Moderna's working on it. Canadian wildfire vaccine. You could take the shot and then go walk in the wildfire. You don't have to wait for healthy air. The vaccine will guide you through the unhealthiness of the air and save your soul. All right? That's what one of these vaccine makers needs to get. Canadian wildfire vaccine. Do it. So here's this guy, right? I'm 300 pounds and have run 8 marathons. Screw the haters. So 11 years ago, Martinez Evans' doctor issued him a dire warning. You're fat. You can either lose weight or die, his doctor told him. Then 25 years old and 360 pounds. At 25, that's a fucking monster. That's a huge man. Evans, a former college football player, those guys tend to be big and fat, made a bold promise to himself and his doctor he would run a marathon. So he started off with 15 seconds of running on a treadmill. And there he is, 300-pound man running 8 marathons. That's no joke. He's running 14 to 15 minutes per mile. He's now 36 years old and 300 pounds. He has run 8 marathons and hundreds of other races. Running has opened up me to think, what are other things that I might want to do? So he fell in love with running. Running saved his life. Look at that smile. Look how happy he is. He's still fat. I would say, hey, Martinez. What's your name, Martinez? What's your name? Martinus. Hey, Martinus, if you lose some more fat, if you think running is good now, watch what it feels like when you're half your weight. You fly. There's no effort. You're like literally flying. Right? It feels like that sometimes when you're running light. When you're light on your feet and skin and bones and balanced and in shape, it's a very light feeling. So this guy's doing well for himself. Slow as fuck. Run club. He created a run club, the ultimate guide for anyone who wants to run. I agree with that. Slow as whatever, slow as fuck is good. You don't have to run fast, right? Speed is not the shit. Right? But again, we call into question his weight. Is this guy going to be the guy that takes a heart attack in the New York Marathon? He qualifies for Boston and he gets to mile 6 and takes a heart attack and they got to move his fat ass off the street. Right? I don't know. Could be. You never know what part of the story you're in. Right now we're in the part of the story where he's making a case for running and being fat. But the story may evolve into running, being fat, and taking a heart attack on the trail somewhere. For me, I was like, wait a minute, I'm running the race. You're on the sideline. Why are you telling me to go home because I'm fat? No, you go home because I paid to be here and I deserve to be here, he says. Evans casually runs around 3 to 4 miles a day at 14 to 15 minutes per mile. Now, 15 minutes per mile is, some people can walk that fast. A fast-paced walk is about 15 minutes a mile. A moderate jog where you're moving is around, actually running is about 12 minutes a mile. And comfortable, a respectable, even military pace is about 10 minutes a mile. Now, the winners of the New York Marathon are running half that. They're running at sub 5 minutes per mile. But if you can leisurely run 14 and 15 minutes, you're doing okay. If you can leisurely run, at 12 minutes a mile, not that the time matters, but it is an indication of your overall tone. Because the healthier you are, the stronger you are, the tendency is your body goes faster because it's fun. It's like when you lift weights, sometimes you just feel like if I only had a little more weight. Running is like that too. You're running and you feel like, if I was just going a little faster. And then you run faster and your body kicks in. Your body acclimates. So I salute this guy. Congratulations on the book. I don't know if I agree that, carrying 300 pounds is a lot. Right? Your body is, your poor knees, right? Your poor knees. You're carrying, it's like me. If I strapped on, I don't know how tall he is. He's a football player. Maybe he's like 6'2" or 6'3". He's a big guy. But I could tell you, if I had to strap 100 pounds on my back or evenly distribute it throughout my whole body, like if someone made me a sand costume full of 100 pounds of sand and then told me go run around the lake, go run 3 miles, I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I would try, but I don't know if I can do it. So this guy has got a strong fucking body, man. The guy's tough to be able to do that. But you're putting a lot of stress on your body. I would say, you know what? Here's his website, by the way. He's got the slowasfuckrunclub.com, slowaf run club, slowaf.com run club. Go there, join it. And I just popped it open. The best community for slow runners and walkers on the internet. It's a great idea. Great idea. Middle of the pack and slow runners are the bread and butter of any race. Anyway, market, come on, man. Let's go up. We're going higher. I think we're going a lot higher today. I think we're going to go a lot higher. We haven't hit the critical mass. Traders are holding on right now. They look for the bottom. That's what they do. They look for the shit to stop going down. Right? That's what traders do on a daily basis. I'm not buying it. I'm long. I think it's going to go up. So I'll wait till it comes all the way down before I buy. Right? They wait. They wait for it to come down, and then they buy. That's the daily. Let's look at the 15-minute. The 15-minute reveals everything. If you're ever interested in trading, look at the 15-minute. Don't look at anything else. So 9:45. So yeah, we're right here. This is the 15-minute. It's holding at this level, right? And it's also doing something rather interesting. You see how it's hopping along the 200-day moving average? That's very bullish. If it holds there, it could. The downside here is not much. The downside is it could flip down a little bit, but it looks like that would be a entry point in my view. That's an entry point. That's an entry point on the NASDAQ. And we go much higher. We probably go 13.5. Breakout over the top. That's my thinking. That's my thinking on first view. So, so anyway, man. So thank you all for joining me. I don't know if I'm getting any. I got a bit of a heavy chest. Why is the chat going wild? Look at the chat going wild. The chat is going wild. Oh my God, look at it. Thank you all for joining me. Mike Sconti reporting. Go outside, breathe in some of the air. Breathe in some air. Go get some air. Go get some air. Don't believe it's toxic, man. And don't believe in UFOs unless you actually see one right to your face. I saw a 10-foot man. I saw 2 of them, 10 feet. and there was a flash in the sky. They were aliens. They were viewing us. He was looking right at me. I saw his eyes. He said he didn't look human, but he had eyes. And he was 10 feet. And he was looking right at me and everybody else. And then he just disappeared. And he didn't leave any footprints. And nobody else saw him but me. I didn't take a picture because I was too scared. Marcus Conte reporting.